bicycle I go billing, billing. She don't like the
Project Drive, an automotive servicing initiative, is underway, and this morning, Youth Development Associate Onika Cooper joins us as she represents the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service this morning to tell us more. Onika, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
I am excited to have this conversation because since we have been introduced to the ministry in, 2 or 3 short years, there have been so many projects, all aimed at making sure that young persons, youth, although I think I'm a youth still, are getting avenues of positive change to be positive contributions to society. So we know it's part of a bigger framework to positively contribute to our society, but this particular one, Drive, tell me a little bit as to what it entails and how much of cars is involved.
So basically, Project Drive is an automotive servicing initiative, and this is an initiative offered by the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service in collaboration with NESC, the Technical Institute, where NESC would basically do the training aspect of the program. It's catered to participants 18 to 35 years, between 18 to 35 years. And basically what they would learn is skills and knowledge, about preventative maintenance. They would gain knowledge about repair and braking systems, suspension and steering systems. They would also learn the use of scan tools. And besides that, they would also be opened up to 2 life skill components. So this would be financial management, 1, and national pride.
Wow, those are beautiful combinations because, we as drivers don't know the basics, and I say we meaning me, don't know the basics of your car altogether sometimes. So I imagine that this is going to be some fundamental stuff that can grow into greater skills if they decide to develop it. Now, the latter 2 skills that you've talked about, the life skills that are going to be incorporated, those sound like classroom situations almost?
So the entire program is face-to-face, right? And these 2 components or modules is really to bring awareness of the benefits, right, of undertaking that entrepreneurial pursuit. Yeah.
Definitely something that we need to look at because you need to know how to manage your money. You also need to have general life skills, and that's beautiful that they continue to incorporate them in these sorts of projects. Now, you said most of the classes are face-to-face, or all of the classes are face-to-face. What sort of duration are we looking at?
So, firstly, it would be offered at the venues of NESC in Woodford Lawn, Chaguanas, 1. 2, St. Madeleine Campus, that's in San Fernando, as well as Point Lisas. It's both offered part-time and full-time. The full-time would run for 3 months and the part-time 4 months.
In-depth courses, months of practicing. But does that mean then in those 4 months you're getting both the theory and the practical, or we have a separate? All right. And furthermore, do we have to have any prerequisites besides being 18 to 35?
No, there's 2 criteria to be met before applying. So 1, you have to be between the age group of 18 to 35 years, as well as a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago.
That's it?
Yes, you go to the website. How you apply, you go to the website www.mydns.gov.tt and you get the application form there. You fill it out, or you could visit any of the ministry's Facebook or social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and there's the link there as well, and you can apply.
Beautiful. Now I have to ask.
Also, any man or woman.
All right, that was my question, because we've been talking this morning a lot about things that are geared towards female. I know the Ministry of Sports and Community Development has let her play. We are looking at self-defense. We're looking at things that are stereotypically male-centric, if you will. So this is not gender-specific.
No. Any man or woman that meets those 2 criteria.
All the girls looking on, go and learn the basics so no mechanic could tell you nonsense. I've gone through it enough, and that's definitely a start. Now, you said 18 to 35, not gender specific, no particular prerequisites where the actual education is concerned. And we're looking at about 4 months, depending on full-time or part-time participation across the country. The one thing I didn't hear is a Tobago location, though. Is that on stream
for
soon?
now, I don't know if in other cohorts it would be opened up, but as for now, it's at those 3 campuses.
Touché. And in terms of the actual registration, you said we could go online, but when do applications close?
So application will close this Sunday, April 7th.
Oof, last week.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Get in there. Any sort of costs associated with this?
So this is a free initiative, so it's free of charge. No cost is attached.
My DNS continues to do exceptional things at exceptional costs. And I suppose a lot of partnerships, like the one with NESC, is allowing them to do this. So hats off to you guys on a job well done. And in that case, I am looking forward to you all getting hundreds of thousands of students. But do you have an idea of a number or anything of that sort? Should we be all rushing or?
Well, it's open right now. To everyone that is interested. The last cohort, 100 participants graduated. So I think it would be the same, but
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. No less than 100 at least, because managing those sort of numbers are going to be interesting as well. And in that case, we are ready to drive. It sounds like it's going to be another successful endeavor from the ministry. And I know that they do have more projects in the pipeline, but any of them that you perhaps could share with us that we could look forward to as well?
Well, for right now, we have Youth on Stage. So we are doing auditions throughout Trinidad and Tobago. For that, yesterday we had Muruga audition, and we would be Diego Martin this Sunday. So persons from Miara and environs could look out for that, and they could go and get audition.
That one is a big one because there's a massive prize at stake.
Yes, $150,000.
I really need to be 35 again. But in that case, Onika, I'm going to make sure that persons within the region are doing their best to jump on the steering wheel, so to speak, on this project drive. An automotive initiative by the Ministry of Youth Development and National Service alongside NESC, providing the technical support. And of course, Ms. Onika Cooper, the Youth Development Associate, joining us this morning to give us more insight. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
An absolute pleasure. Guys, you may not be young enough to join the cohort, but you can certainly visit the MyDNS page for more information on other projects that are on stream for that ministry right now. In other news, we have more after this break here on In Our Morning Show, so you do not want to go anywhere.
What me say? She want the boom